Um, Today, I am going to discuss a lesson on functions. I am going to use a platform called Brilliant. I find this platform extremely interesting, and we are going to learn about functions and quadratics through this platform. The first lesson on this course is what is a function. So we'll be introducing functions today, and we'll discover the inputs and outputs of a function and how are they related. Now, in algebra, we are generally concerned with the relationships between variables. Um, if you see here we have two groups over here, and in each group we have some items. Now, these items in group ones are words, and they are somehow connected to the items of group two, which are also words in this particular scenario. Now, I want you to take a closer look in both these groups and see if you can find out some pattern which will help you to figure out a relationship between the two groups. Let's continue. Now, I have a question to ask at this point. If stamp, let's say that we add the word stamp in group one, what do you think we should assign it to in group 2? Any random word or the second phrase that you see here, PMATS, or stamp only? Now, if you see the groups over here, if you see a pattern, you will be able to see, and I hope you have found this out, that the letters in group 1 and group 2 are written in reverse. So each word in group 1 is mapped to a word in group 2, which is just the letters written in reverse. So let's say if we are adding stamp in group 1, then in that case, the word that it should be assigned to is PMATS, which is just the reverse of STAMP. So now you can see that now I have included the word stamp here, which is linked to the word PMAT to the second group. Now let's look at another example. And this time we'll think about the left side as inputs and the right side as outputs. Let's see this together. Now here you see some figures, right? Now these are close figures which are connected somehow to each other, right? The shapes in group 1, which we are calling as the inputs, and shapes in the group 2, which we are calling outputs. You might see that there is some sort of relation here. Take a closer look and you will be able to see there is a pattern. Now, there's a question that we have here. I will read out the question. It says, how could we describe an input and output for this match, for this map? And there are three options for it. An input is a polygon, and the output is a random polygon. Now, you might know that a polygon is a closed figure having some number of sides. For example, a triangle is a polygon having three sides, and it's a closed figure. Now, the second option is that the input is a polygon and the output is a polygon with one fewer side. And the third one said an input is a polygon and the output is a polygon with one more side. So if you see here, for the first input, which is a square, the output that we are getting is a triangle, which has one less side than the input, which was a square. Now, if you see the next input, which is a pentagon, we are getting a square as an output. For a hexagon, a pentagon. For a heptagon, we are getting a hexagon. So you see here that for each input that we have, which is a shape of a polygon, the output is a polygon which is one side fewer. So let's go with option B. And that is right, right? The map assigns the input of a polygon to a polygon with one fewer side. This is what we see in this, like the two groups that we have and the link that we see among the items of the group. Let's continue from here.